Suit up, friends. Today we are going to take you to the intersection where fitness and gaming cross paths. I'm Patrick Moats. Welcome to this week's Tech Byte.
Brought to you by Rogers Technology, transforming tech challenges into solutions.
This week we are joined by our new friend Cameron Brookhouse, one of the designers of a new game company called Quell. Cameron, tell us what it's all about.
Quell is the world's first dedicated fitness gaming platform. And the idea is that users can burn 600 calories an hour, so a phenomenal workout, whilst playing really high quality, super exciting, immersive games. And the product breaks down into this kind of wearable device, the Impact, which adds real resistance to your motions, motion tracking with no VR headsets or wires, and sort of heart rate monitoring and haptics to enhance the immersion. And then the games that we make for that system. So our launch game Shardfall is this fantasy fitness adventure where you run and leap and fight your way through this breathtaking fantasy world and get fit at the same time.
When me and my generation think of video games, we remember the tiny remotes with 3 buttons that had wires and you could only stand so far from the TV screen, which was also about this big. But according to Cameron, this is relatively wireless. You just need a laptop, you can play it on your big screen, and he says about 1.5 meters of space. For those of us here in the US, that's about 5 feet. And I would also advise that before you start throwing punches, you make sure there's nobody in your bubble.
So you've got sort of 2 hand units that you can hold, and then you have a chest unit as well. And what those devices are doing is monitoring thousands and thousands of data points to try and work out what motions you're performing, what exercise motions. So if you're in a fight and you're throwing like a jab or a hook or an uppercut, the resistance is kicking in from the beginning of the punch, and that's anchored to your back via this kind of belt system, and that kind of reaches its maximum at the end of the punch. The game understands that that's what you're doing. It knows how fast you've done it. It knows what your technique is like, and it's turning that into real-time game data so you can kind of experience your motions live.
You can play with your laptop. You can play at your desk at work, though I would recommend making sure your boss is not in your bubble. Or you can play on your big screen TV at home or travel. It goes everywhere with you. No wires, no cables, no nothing. Right now, you can pick up your version of Quell on Amazon or at their website, playquell.com. If you have questions about today's episode or you'd like to see us feature your idea, please shoot me an email. Many thanks to Cameron and Antonia at Quell for making time for us and sharing their new tech. I'm Patrick Moats. Thank you for watching Tech Byte.
Brought to you by Rogers Technology, transforming tech challenges into solutions.